Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reviewing the 500-piece All4Jig puzzle called Seaport. Join me as we work on this beautiful puzzle on our All4Jig puzzle table. I really like these pieces. They're very sturdy. They have letters on the back, so that'll be easy for sorting. There's no fraying. And as you can see, there's like dimples in each piece, which adds a nice characteristic. I'm starting this puzzle like I do every other puzzle, which is compiling all of the edges. And then once I have those all piled together, I'm going to assemble them. All the while, I am flipping over the unflipped pieces. Since this puzzle does have letters, technically what I could do is sort these by the letters and then flip them over, so it actually might be an advantage to have them on this side versus the pictured side. I might implement that strategy on this puzzle. See how it goes. When complete, this puzzle will measure about 21 inches by 15 inches. So I'm taking that into account on this puzzle board. How much room do I need to leave to assemble the edges? Now this is a 500-piece puzzle, so typically when I'm doing a 500-piece puzzle, I don't utilize the drawers. But if this were any more, or if I find it to be overwhelming, I will start utilizing these drawers. The great thing about this puzzle board in particular is that it does have nylon, so the pieces are super easy to slide around on. Another cool thing about this board is that it spins and it can be set up like as an easel, so that makes it really easy to watch TV and do a puzzle together. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this puzzle board, I actually have a whole video about it. I'll link that above here for you. I just completed the border, or as some of you call it, the edges, and I decided to put every piece in a drawer. The way I decided the drawers is by letter. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F. That way I can complete this puzzle as fast as possible. I decided I'm going to start with the sky because in most puzzles I find that doing the sky is very pretty, and it usually is kind of challenging, but this does seem to be the brightest part of the puzzle and I like bright colors. So we will get started with the sky. I love All4Jig puzzles because of the snap you get when you put the pieces in. Let's see if I can find another one. I just completed section C. Well, completed is a strong word because there's a couple pieces I wasn't able to find. They must be mixed in somewhere else. All that to say, I'm going to need a break for today, and I will resume this puzzle another time, and I'll see you then. But the cool thing is I have this cover that I can put on the puzzle to keep any dust or hair or food from getting into the puzzle. So let me put that on. All right, time to resume the puzzle. Let's take this cover off. I'm going to continue my strategy of working on the pieces on the top of the puzzle. So that would mean that I need to work with the A's and the B's. Those are located in this drawer. I've just completed the top portion of this puzzle, so now it's time to do the bottom portion. All right, we're at the last piece. And that completes this 500-piece puzzle by All4Jig. If you'd like this puzzle for yourself, I will put a link in my description. Okay, on to the final test. Let's see if it'll hold. very easily holds up together because the pieces click in so nicely. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.